This is one of those deceptive afternoons because you know it's late March. You see full sunshine out there. You walk out thinking, boy, it's going to be terrific. But no, you see folks like that. You see a pretty heavy coat on there as they're walking across the Bluegrass Community Technical College campus. It's chilly. Let's talk about it. And again, that's our Kentucky One Health weather bug camera from aforementioned BCTC. All righty. MaxTrack Live Doppler, not much going on here. It's quiet. Tonight, just more cold. Tomorrow night into Saturday, on the edge of another winter storm. This will be a dandy to our north. It'll be awfully close to us. Next week tries to act like spring. But this is not. That's the snowpack that was left over from the last snow. But you also notice as we've gone into the latter part of the afternoon, it's retreated back toward I-71. So we are getting rid of that snowpack before the next one arrives. And even today, still 31% of the country has snow on the ground. That number will be added to before the weekend is done with a swath of snow coming south. Here's the setup. We've got high pressure exiting off to the southeast. That brought our nice weather today. That's an Arctic high, and that's a full-blown Arctic high. For late March, pretty impressive. That is a clipper. So what happens? The Arctic high tries to come southward. From the clipper, there is a front extending to the southeast. Moisture from it begins to overrun by tomorrow morning. Clouds will be assembling to our southwest. We continue then into tomorrow evening. Our winds coming down out of the north, feeding in more cold air as we progress through tomorrow night. Meanwhile, the front does edge closer to us. The clipper itself begins to come across Kansas and Missouri. By the latter part of tomorrow night into early Saturday morning, rain is beginning to break out. Then the cold air and the rain connect. There could be a swath of snow or freezing rain tomorrow night into Saturday morning, and that very well could be in the Lexington area as well. More likely it's a little north, but boy, we're talking 15, 20-mile difference. By, say, noon on Saturday, it's beginning to rain for most of us, although the northeastern part of Kentucky up by the Ohio River could very well stay as a wintry mix or snow, and the clipper will then move its way through middle Tennessee Saturday night. If that clipper is another 20, 30 miles south, move everything 20 to 30 miles south with it. If it ends up coming, say, through Bowling Green and Somerset, and the big snow ends up in Ohio and Indiana. But as it is, there is a winter storm watch tomorrow night, Saturday morning. It's for the areas that border along the Ohio River, northern Kentucky. That's controlled from the Wilmington National Weather Service office. Do not be surprised if there are some type of advisories that come out tomorrow for a bigger chunk of the area. Now watch the temperatures here. As we continue through Friday, you can see 11 o'clock, midnight and beyond, how the temperatures are dropping below freezing up closer to the Ohio River. Through the middle of the night, we're hugging very close to the freezing mark. We may actually get there in a lot of places by Saturday morning, meaning a winter mix of stuff is a possibility. And it does not warm up much during the day. The moment we're sitting in the 40s, including the 43 at the Bluegrass Airport. Whole bunch of Weather 101s today. We start you off in Bourbon County at Bourbon County Middle. These are 8th graders. This is group number 1. Don't talk to a lot of 8th graders, but boy, these kids were absolutely terrific today. Got a second group of 8th graders to show you here, also from Bourbon County Middle School in Paris. Oh, we didn't show them all. I'll have to work on that. I don't know why that bailed out. But then we went to Lawrenceburg, because everybody goes from Paris to Lawrenceburg in the day. That's the Lawrenceburg Rotary that you see there, and those were wonderful humans. For tonight, mainly clear, unseasonably cold, mid-20s. Tomorrow, it's upper 40s, partly sunny and a milder day, and we're watching tomorrow night, because there could be a wintry mix into Saturday morning before changing to a cold, miserable rain. But the early part of next week looks much nicer.
You know, I'm beginning to think it's not going to change. It's going to be snowing on the 4th of July.
Or at least for Derby, yeah.
That'd be bad enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, Matt.